Hello.
You get to see all of us today because my computer is being
A tool.
Yes.
So you get us, and we're going to have to hold up the videos, the
comics, the videos. We're going to hold up the videos. I want to see us do that.
So we're going to try to make this as painless as possible. If you want to skip one of our videos, this would be the one to skip.
This would be the one to skip, but we'll start with this one. And you know what? Now that we don't have, we have Claire from your computer. Alice Ever After has a second printing by Rico.
Oh, is that really Rico? We also have a couple sweet Rico variants coming up.
Batman Beyond Neo Gothic #2. Max Dunbar did the A cover. And Christian Ward did the B cover, which you cannot see because of glare. Batman The Adventures Continue is on #7. Juan Ferreira has done the A cover. I like all the running in the Batmobile. And Raphael Albuquerque has done the villain cardstock variant. Blacksmith by Liana. The art is by Liana Congas. #3 of this 5-issue miniseries. Battle Chasers is back. #12. When did #10 happen? Or #9 happen?
No, #10. #9, like the last before the gap, was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. So I had one customer who didn't want to subscribe because he said he didn't really think that they were actually going to come out with 11 and 12. Well, 12 is out, so they're doing a good job.
They've done pretty good here, so I hope they got a few more in a row before taking another
we got some more covers by them. This is Joe Madeira? Madeira? Okay.
The guy who created comic Battle Chasers.
John Boy Meyer has a wraparound cover.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of nice.
John Boy Meyer to me, is an interesting artist.
Beautiful art germ cover.
Very beautiful art germ.
And same character by Reig, R-E-I-G, Reig?
Sure.
Reig, I don't know. And then Andrew Cockroach. And one more by Derek Chu.
It's not a very Chu-looking cover.
It's not really.
I'm sure he didn't draw it by hand, but it almost looks like he did compared to most of his stuff.
Let me talk about this book for a second. I'm trying to make this bigger.
I'm going to talk about Black Panther, apparently. So there's Black Panther, this cover, Taran Charist, something to that effect. There's this cover by Ian Bertram. And I'm putting them in the wrong box.
And I'm not succeeding in making it bigger that way.
Apparently I can't think and talk at the same time. Black Panther Chris Allen full art variant, Stormbreakers variant. A little too close, I guess. And then we've got a book that I was surprised Joetta didn't put on her list, but I got yelled at for putting books on her list for her. So Big Game, the Mark Millar World.
I will admit, I read it right away. This is the one book I read this week, so I was going to talk about it during the video.
So it probably should have been on your list.
I probably should have been on my list because I was excited about it being on there. Yeah, enjoying this. It's fun.
I haven't had a chance, so I really need to.
I was really surprised. I was not expecting what happened in this issue. So you definitely, that's the black and white.
That's the black and white of the main cover.
So if you like the Millar world, you need to read this because, and if you read Ambassadors, you need this book too because this is.
Oh, Ambassadors ties into this?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But with what then, without giving anything away, are you talking a new character? Are you talking a death? Are you talking a new version of a character? What is so?
You want me to tell you?
No.
It's kind of give it away.
If you just say a death, it doesn't give anything away.
Okay, a death.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's simple. Again, don't say who. I mean, don't tell everybody that Superior died or something like that. Superior is not part of the Millar world. He's one of.
Bone Orchard Mythos Tenement #3.
Superior. Oh, Leafield Superior. On Superior.
And then the variant cover.
Bone Orchard Tenement
It's by Christian Ward.
continues the phenomenal Jeff Lemire horror world.
Berserker Poetry of Madness is a one-shot. This is a Steve Soak second print.
That's all you need to say.
I really enjoyed Berserker. Yeah, I think you should check it out.
There is a second volume.
We also have this week a beautiful David Mack 1 in 50 ratio variant for
which is
Berserker.
really fun. I'm glad he dropped out the background and into the character.
Did you know it was the finale of Captain America?
Which, they call it number 1. I almost got a description for it. And I'm like, you know what? It's the end of the series. That's what it's about. It's the end of the series. You don't need a description for the end of the series.
And Greg Land did the variant cover there. Classic classic cap. Creed is on issue number 3.
Continuing from the movies.
Creekstar and the Night Stallion. This is from Chaos Quill Comics.
Yeah, I meant to show you the...
And it's from the same co-creators of The Boys.
It's from what?
Jarek Robertson is co-creator of The Boys.
Right. What is... Oh, I wonder what he does in this issue. Interesting.
Photo cover.
I meant to show you the movie of this.
This is by Adman Ahmad. And it says, fighting villains by day, home for dinner by 7. Like any crime fighter could be home for dinner by 7. I don't know. I don't believe it. Daredevil and Echo is on issue number 4, and that is the Phil Noto variant for cover A. Cover A. Ejecure? Right? Ejecure. Dark Knights of Steel. This is issue 12 of 12. So this finishes off this really fun alternate reality DC universe. There we go. That was what I was looking for.
If you're into the DC characters in general, but don't want to get bogged down in all the continuity of everything
this is really
going on,
fun.
this is a really
It's just a really fun story.
Altered version of them.
Yeah. Darkwing Duck. Lyrics did that cover. And this one is by Mirka Andolfo. It's number 8, right? Yeah.
Yep.
DC Ruby is also finishing up with issue 7 of 7. And the variant cover by Mirka Andolfo. Back from a hiatus is Dead Lucky with number 8. And we also have Dead Romans coming in this week. And this is Nick Marinkovich, and there's also the black and white full art. Deadpool is not looking like he's having a good day. That is by Martin Suello.
Fairly beat up.
And this is by Pete Woods. The Unstoppable Doom Patrol brings us Assault on Main Street. Issue number 5. Mike Janin, sorry. The variant cover there.
How did you say it the first time?
Janine.
Apparently that's the way you say it. That's
really?
the way it was said in the DC meeting on Friday. Janine, which I'm like, okay, I guess you guys would know. You're the ones that actually work with the guy. So
okay. I was right. Look at that. Fantastic Four annual. This is a part of the Contest of Chaos. I can't even talk. That was by Mana. And this one is by Todd Knock.
Ghost Rider versus the Human Torch. The Fantastic Four is drawn into the mayhem when the Human Torch is pitted against Johnny Blaze, the Ghost Rider. It's flame versus hellfire when two heroes face off, but who will emerge victorious? Plus, more of Agatha Harkness's plan is revealed, along with those determined to stop her. Wait a minute, they reveal who's determined to stop her, I guess?
I guess so.
Okay. Oddly, rock. What do I know?
Haunt You to the End is on issue number 3.
It's a spooky looking fire demon in the back there or something.
Ice Cream Man! Issue number 36 for Ice Cream Man. And Jonathan Marks how do you say that? Baracheva?
Sure.
It's done the variant cover.
A phenomenally
creepy
variant cover.
Creepy! Alex Tito has done Indigo Children number 6. I'm excited this book is back. I've enjoyed this book. Fun. Kale New, is that right? New?
I say new.
Is that
yeah.
new? Okay. Invincible Iron Man.
It's either new or Nagoo, but I go with new.
Nagoo. Nagoo doesn't
It's
sound
spelled
right.
Nagoo.
I know that's how it's spelled. And Martin Soello, Stormbreaker 2023 variant. I like that one. That's fun.
Yeah, no, so
What?
No, it'd probably be considered racist or something, so I can't do it. But I was gonna say Nagoo or new or whatever in the native language, which I don't speak, so it'd just be a bunch of
Yes. Carnal Confessions is on issue number, what was that? 5. 5. And we have a second print of number 1.
Just took a long time to come out. I wonder why.
Smexy covers. Click, Click, Boom. I hadn't read this book until last week, I guess.
Yeah, I was surprised it was on your list.
When I saw it was coming out, I read, I wanted to read that book, and I really, really, really liked it. She's mute, so she uses pictures to communicate. That's the click, click. But she's an assassin.
We sold out of number 1 like immediately. We got a reorder in, so we do have number 1 and 2. But I have not had a chance to read it because we sold out, and I really wanted to.
You need to read it. King Kong, The Great War, issue number 3. That one should be sealed, so just put that in there.
It irks me they put King Kong on the book, but they call it Kong.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to say. And it's time for Night Terrors. Night Terrors number 4 of 4. This is the final week that we have terrors coming.
There's one more week. Everything wraps up next week.
We have another week?
Everything
then
wraps
why
up.
did they do this one this week?
Because there's
a one shot.
Right.
Never mind. Not the last week of Night Terrors.
Like there was first
one more week
to start it. There's I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, it was a one shot. Casper Wingard did variant cover B.
Very, very fun Batman cover there.
Kevin Coley has done cover C. And of course, they have the Ivan Rice Darkest Hour Neon Ink cardstock variant. We also have for number 4.
You should make posters of the neon
the
ink
1 in
ones.
25. Ooh, you can't see it. That is
bad glare, yes, but that is a phenomenal cover if you can tell. I love the homage covers they've done for some of these.
All right, I'll read. You hold. Oh, I start yawning. Batman the Brave and the Bold number 4. In a Night Terrorist tie-in, Stormwatch members Flint, Phantom 1, Core, and Shadow are trapped in a nightmarish world where their deepest fear lurks around every corner. And their fear is just the beginning, because a new enemy has emerged, the Tempest.
Yeah, I have not had a chance to read, so I don't know how much of a tie-in it is, and it's only one of the stories that's a tie-in, so you do have the other 2 stories that have, continue in their own storyline, whatever that is. So, but anyway, that is a super fun. It's really hard to see, but that is a super fun cover. But
I did move it to Night Terrors.
Did you? Okay, cool.
So that if you are a Night Terrors person, you'll know you need to get that as well because it has a Night Terror story in it. Night Terrors Action Comics number 2 of 2. Variant cover by Mirko Cola and Tyler Kirkman. Angel Breaker is also issue 2 this week with a variant cover by Tao.
Ivan Tao, really nice cover there.
And by Segovia and Santos. Oh, we got a lot of glare on that one. There we go. I like that cover. So then we're also at Detective number 2 of 2. And this is the Bernard Chang cover.
I'm a sucker for half and half covers. So this and the Jean Grey I mentioned to you are my cover picks for the week.
Well, did you want to mention it now for that one or no?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying.
The thing I talked about?
Uh-huh.
No, that's it. He didn't do that one.
It said Bernard Chang. He said that's who was coming to do it.
Oh, is that? Oh, so my bad. I honestly didn't realize. So apparently, it is our good friends Ultimate Comics 20th anniversary, and that's what you wrote. So
That's what it says there. Bernard Chang. I'm just trying to check and make sure I wasn't losing my mind.
And as part of their 20th anniversary celebration, they are having Bernard Chang out to the store, their Cary store, on Sunday. You check Facebook for the hours. I don't remember now. But anyway, come by, pick up this. He also did Jean Grey #1, really phenomenal cover. That's odd. I didn't realize that both my covers were Bernard Chang. But come by, pick up the books from us, and get them signed over there by him.
And tell him we said happy anniversary.
Yes. That is a super freaky.
That is creepy.
Disgusting cover.
Hayden Sherman did the A cover for Night Terror's Harley Quinn #2. And Jenny Frizen did this variant, which I think is fun.
See, I should have been, if I could have picked like lots of covers, I probably had more cover picks this week than I had actual book picks, because I didn't have a whole lot of book picks. In fact, Joetta had more book picks than I had. But there are a lot of covers. I didn't even pick all my books. I'm a sucker for Frizen and playing card covers. I love the upside downedness of playing card covers.
Did you notice it's a skull too? It's not just Harley in her outfit. It's Harley as a skull.
I love playing card covers.
And then Tula Lotte.
Can't not declare that one, but
also Titans is #2 this week. If you read #1, you know that the building comes after them. So I'm waiting to find out what happens with that. Martinez Buena and Brad Anderson did the variant cover there.
It's a very, very not happy looking changeling down there.
And there's the Christian Ward C variant.
Also not a very happy looking cyborg.
And that brings us to our next #1 for this week. Marvel Unleashed #1. It's a 4-issue miniseries. Kraven unleashes the beasts. When Kraven abducts Lockjaw, at the same time a local scientist mixed up with AIM goes missing. It's up to Throg the Frog of Thunder, Redwing the Falcon, Chewie the Clapflurkin, Lucky the Pizza Dog, Bats the Ghost Dog, and their scrappy new LAD dog to save the day. But there's more to this case than meets the eye, and something infernal lurks in the shadows. Can Feathers, Fangs, and Claws stand against one of the deadliest foes in the Marvel Universe? I love Lockjaw. I love the Pizza Dog, Lucky the Pizza Dog.
I like the Flurkin.
And the Flurkin's fun. I can't wait to see the Marvel movie when Miss Marvel screams. Redwing is fun.
Redwing hasn't been in any of the Captain America movies or anything, has it?
Not that I've seen.
Okay, no. So Throg, the Frog of Thunder, was on the Loki TV show.
Yep.
Chewie was in.
Well, no, I think no, he was in the
Chewie the Catflurkin was in Captain Marvel and several things since then. Lucky was in the Hawkeye TV show. I'm not really sure who Bats the Ghost Dog is or who they belong to, but still, 3 of them. That's kind of I would never have thought 3 Marvel animal characters have been in TV shows or movies.
Mary Machine Gun, new #1 from Antarctic Press. In this new addition to the Antarctic Press Superverse, Templar agent Mary Machine Gun is sent to Kentucky to eradicate a pack of werewolves. Upon her arrival, she discovers not all is as it seems in the small town, especially in the church overlooking it.
What is not on that cover?
A machine gun?
Yeah.
That's her name.
Mary Boobs? Mary Longsword? Both of those work fine. Mary Thighs? I mean...
Mary Badunkadunk?
Well, I think yeah, probably one of those two back there behind the cape. But no machine gun on the cover.
Mighty Barbarians! Issue #5. And there's a variant cover for you. I wanted to go downstairs and read 1, 2, and 3 of this book because I promised Derek that I would read it, and Monomyth #4 is out, and I haven't read 1, 2, and 3 yet.
Well, I still need to read 2, 3, and 4 apparently, so I really enjoyed #1 though.
Moon Knight City of the Dead is on issue #2. That's a Rod Reese A cover, and Alex Harley did the variant cover with the dragon, dinosaur, whatever. And then Rose Besh did the C cover, which I think is really fun. The cape is really
Yeah, that is
Going all out.
I really, really like that Rose Bash cover.
And then Marcelo Ferreira did the 1 in 10 design variant.
That Bash was another one that really wanted to be on my cover list for the week. I should swap it. I should pick 2 books and do all my covers this week.
You could have. My Little Pony Classics Reimagined, the Unicorn of Odd.
I've been told if we pick everything, then the picks aren't special.
You're not supposed to pick everything, but you said you were going to switch it and pick 2 books and then covers. That would have been fine.
So,
and Ruben Easter did the variant cover.
I am a huge Wizard of Oz fan.
Adorable.
I'm a huge Wizard of Oz fan. This just makes my heart hurt.
Why?
Because I don't want it to buy a My Little Pony thing, and I'm not so far. I do feel like I need to at least try to read it and see how it goes.
Newburn, issue number 10. Another one I missed. No One.
Which popped back onto your list out of nowhere.
Number 5. And Mark Englick. Try to change it up, keep it fresh.
Nothing at all related or anything close, but
I still have most of the podcast though.
The light in the center of the thing makes me think of Noctera.
It does. Except she's a circle. Her light is a circle.
That light's a circle too.
Noctera is a circle around, not a singular.
Gotcha.
The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos, number 3. Nick Robles did the A cover. And also the full art Viv variant. So last time we had Dracula Boy. This time we have Viv. So you can get a full art of all the different characters by the time we're done. Phil Jimenez did this other Viv cover. And Chris Sheehan did the 1 in 10 full art variant. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have now finished 1 box. Hey, look, it's time for another new book.
I get to read.
Oh, man. All right.
You have to scroll. I have nothing to read at the moment. Penguin number 1. If you remember, we had Penguin 0 last week, I believe it was.
Revenge of the Birds.
This is the new number 1, new story. Revenge is for Birds. After retiring to Metropolis following his death, Oswald Cobblepot finds himself forced back into the unpredictable and violent Gotham City underworld as a pawn of the United States intelligence community. Gotham's criminal element has been evolving since he was last in the city, with his bastard twin children ruling the Iceberg Lounge. And what of the man he framed for his death, Batman? Is the Penguin walking into a death sentence? From award-winning best-selling writer Tom King and artist Rafael de la Torre comes a bloody, hard-boiled tale of redemption and revenge. Maybe the book I'm looking most forward to this week. I'm a huge Tom King fan.
Did you read 0?
I didn't, because 0 was reprinting the short stories from the back of the book I can't the Catwoman. Oh. So I'd read them already.
Ah. Planet of the Apes. Joshua Cassara's
number 5.
Cover there. And Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Darkest Hour. Issue number 111. And this is a super cool FOC Eleanor Carlini FOC reveal variant. Bjorn Behrens has done a cover for Power Rangers, which, Pink Ranger's having a hard time.
Super amazing Zombie Ranger cover there. And
Gioni Montez has done the one per store thank you variant in the full art Ranger helmet holding thing as he does. Prometheus and Chains number 2. And now it's time for Rick and Morty, The Science of Summer, a one-shot from Oni Press. An all-new, giant-sized tale from the edge of the Rick and Morty omniverse starring, oh no, it's Summer! Summer is sick of being sidelined. She has opinions, she deserves attention, and in the absence of a loving family, she knows exactly where to get it. Online. When her future self, the hottest influencer and social media maven of an alien planet, pulls her into what should be her dream life, she realizes that with great power comes very little responsibility. At last, it's Morty's sister's time to shine in an all-new 40-page journey to the edge of time and space with Eisner Award-nominated writer Magdalene Visaggio and Rick and Morty mega talent Mark Ellerby. Look at there. It's all kinds of classic TV cartoony stuff. It's Robotech Rick Hunter #1, all full art foil by Derek Chu.
Other covers came in a week or two ago, and the foil is now lingering behind.
Robin Hood is on legacy issue number 100. And in celebration, they have a super smexy cover there.
Is that a dress, a nightie, or a slip?
I think it's a nightie, but it could be a slip too. But yeah. It's definitely not a dress. Rocketeer is on issue number 2 for the Den of Thieves. And then it's time for my girl, because it's time for my 616 variant. Yes, we have her. Rogue and Gambit number 5. Savage Land Rogue! And we have a full art variant too.
These are also by
These are Rico.
Rico.
They are super, super sexy. Hey, you know how you were talking about foil variants that linger behind?
Oh, yeah.
We also have a foil variant for Scarlet Couture #1. This is Dan Panosian's variant.
Really nice foil there.
And now we have a video, because we have a video for Schlub.
You told me not to.
Oh, you didn't put it up there?
No.
Oh,
Do you want it?
Okay, if you want.
Give me a sec, folks, and I'll have a video.
I'll read the thing while he gets the video. Artist-writer Ryden Stegman and writer Kenny Porter team up with the artist Tyrell Cannon for a new action comedy. Failing dentist Roger Dalton blames the world for his problems until he is body swapped with the world's greatest superhero. Can Roger save Earth and finally prove to his family he's not a loser, or are we all doomed? All right. We're back. Hey guys, did you know this is a Raleigh writer? This is Scrapper #2. Scrapper #1, I read it and I loved it because, me and dogs. Derek hates my dog thing. Since I can't have a live dog, I got to read all the comic dogs. But there's our author afterward in the first comic, and he lives in Raleigh, and it's based on his doggy.
Very cool. And we've got a reorder coming in on #1.
Shutter Spooktacular. All right, it's time for another one of those gorgeous 616 variants. This is Lobos's full art for Something's Killing the Children #32. If you are not reading Something's Killing the Children right now, you are missing out, because something is going on with Erica. King Spawn #25. And we have a variant cover by Fernandez. Spider-Man second print by Mark Bagley for #10. And Amazing Spider-Man is on #32, which, in case you didn't know, was an even number. And for our even number Amazing Spider-Mans, what do we have? Disney 100. That's right.
No, they were the odd numbers. That's why I don't understand why this one has.
Daisy Duck, Edge of Spider-Verse. Well, last time was an even number as well. And Jam Bazootas did the full art Stormbreakers variant. You get it? It's a cat chasing a dog as opposed to a dog chasing a cat.
Yeah, I didn't really get it. No, it is funny.
Adam Kubert did the GODS variant. And it's time for another 616. That's right. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 28. And this is by Car Andrews. And we have the full art as well. So if you just want to hang some beautiful artwork on your wall, there you go. But we're not done with Spidey yet, because this week's Marvel facsimile cover is Amazing Spider-Man number 300 by Todd McFarlane. And it is the origin and first appearance of Eddie Brock and the last black costume. But also, we have it in foil. And the comics are falling over. Hang on just a second.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, a lot of my fellow retailers don't like the foil facsimiles and anything about a facsimile that makes it different than the original. And I get that, but I think the foil, to me, if I can buy a foil facsimile or a regular facsimile, I'm buying the foil one every time.
Well, my thing is, it's not like they're only making the foils. They're
Right.
making the facsimile, but then they're also making the foil.
Yeah.
So if you already have the facsimile or you already have the comic, you can still get it. I think it's great. I love it. I think they're gorgeous. Star Trek issue number 11, part of the Day of Blood.
Not on your list.
Because I haven't read the Day of Blood yet.
Oh.
I want to, but I haven't read it yet. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. Because I have been reading the Dark Droids. So Dr. Afra number 35 is part of the Dark Droids. They come for the metal first. Giuseppe Camicoli did the Asajj, I don't know how to say her name, Ventress. And then the super fun Star Wars homage variant.
I love that cover. Nice homage to Star Wars number 1 from Marvel Comics.
And some more foils for you. Ahsoka is coming.
I like how they put the 35 as if it was the price, which is what the price was originally. It's fun.
Ahsoka is coming to Disney Plus, and so she has the cover of Star Wars Insider 220 all in foil. But we're not done with Star Wars yet. No, we're not, because
Is that a 1?
it's a, if nobody else buys it, one. David Nakayama has done the second printing of season 2, number 1, The Mandalorian. Introducing the Marshall Cobb Band.
Oh, you said second printing. I'm thinking, are we only at number 1 of that? Second printing. That would make sense. Okay, so we've got Starfinder, Angels of the Drift, which has a really weird cover. No idea what's going on. That is a freaky cover.
Trying to grab the comics because they're falling over. Trying to keep them from breaking.
We've got Tales of Suspense from Simon's. I can't even say his last name, and you don't have it on the back. That's not him who did this cover, apparently.
Ashley Wood.
But that's not the name that I was trying to come up with.
And this one's Nelson Daniel. You trying to say Sozinski, the guy who wrote the book?
Yeah, thank you.
He wrote the book.
I'm very curious to read. I haven't gotten a chance to read number 1. I'm very curious about this one.
TMNT Stranger Things number 2 from IDW. All in the weird, strange crossover things. Alex Ross did the A cover for the new Immortal Thor. Al Ewing, Martin Soello, and Alex Ross give the God of Thunder the immortal treatment. In Norse myths, they called him Thunderer. Viewer has he been called, and Thoridi. The gods know him as Asgard's king, keeper of Molinar, hero of tales. When injustice grips the earth and ancient powers bring down the sky, he fights for those who cannot. And when the tale is done, we will know what that cost him. This is the story of the immortal Thor. Plus, a bonus page written by Jonathan Hickman. Who are the gods?
And don't forget, every book that has the gods. Here we go. Let me jump to this one just so I can show you. It has the little gods logo thing down here. Has a page written by Jonathan Hickman introducing a new character that will be featured in the Gods series coming up. And we have a Marvel foil.
Gorgeous Marvel foil.
It looks a lot better without my
It really does look good in
it.
person. You need to come in and see it. They're really pretty. And then this is the 1 in 25, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a really, really fun.
By Stonehouse.
Action moving cover. Moving action cover. Action moving.
Time Before Time is on issue number 26. Did you think this book was going to go this long?
No.
You didn't. Tomorrow Girl, number 2. This is super fun. Tomorrow Girl in Japan. Cracks fun at manga. It's really great. Under the hashtag influence, I guess I should really technically say, number 2.
I want to read this. This is the one where hot dogs are whatever.
Vampirella versus the Superpowers, number 4. And the variant cover by J. Lee. Vampirella with a machine gun. It is not something I expected to see either.
Well, she took it from Machine Gun Mary.
That's my Machine Gun Mary on that one.
Yep. Vampirella's holding it on
That
too.
makes perfect sense. Look, it's Venom. You can't see him. It's Venom number 24. And we have Venom, the other variant. And we have the Gods, Gods variant. And we have Elsa Casagrande's Full Art Stormbreakers variant.
You don't like me holding them, do you?
No, well, here. I'm trying to move us along.
You notice how many animals are on covers
I know,
of
there's a lot of
books?
animals. Sungun Yun did the 1 in 25. Waller versus the Wildstorm. Or versus Wildstorm, not the Wildstorm.
This is
but
a
anyway.
restock of number 2.
And the variant cover for... it's the second pressing of What's the Furthest Place from Here, number 6.
With the album.
It's the second pressing, which is not a printing, a pressing. All right, so now it's time for Jean Grey.
I will read.
Okay.
And that is my other favorite cover of the week, also by
Bernard Chang.
Bernard Chang. Very different art style, though.
Wow. Okay, they said Amy Reeder.
Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. Never mind. Not
That says Amy Reeder.
the other one, Bernard Chang, not this one. Don't take this one to Ultimate. He'll look at you funny. Where's the... There we go.
This one is Wonka Ball.
Superstar creators take Jean Grey's legacy to fiery new heights. After the events of the Hellfire Gala, Jean's life is in shambles. Mutant kind is in dire straits, and there's nothing this founding X-Men can do. She'll have to save herself first, and that means looking into her past, for the moment when it all went wrong, in a desperate attempt to save her and all of Krakoa's future. Legendary writer Louise Simonson returns to the X-Men with a story full of fan-favorite moments, heart-rending revelations, and pulse-pounding devastation. So it kind of irks me that in the middle of all the Fall of X and all the books coming out for Fall of X, they have this book, which is not Fall of X.
But just said it was after
It
leaping
is.
straight from the events of the Hellfire Gala.
Right, but the whole story is her looking back at the past. This is one of their retro series, like Symbiote Spider-Man and things like that. So it's not in current time. They are shoehorning it into current time by using that.
Personally, I think if you kill off the majority of the X-Men, of the mutants kinds, you should kill off a couple of X-Men books, not bring out 7 more.
It would be nice, yes. That's kind of my point. We don't need a Jean Grey miniseries right now. So Realm of X, number 1. Also coming from the Fall of X, leaping straight from the astonishing events of this year's Hellfire Gala, the unlikely team of Magic, Mirage, Marrow, Dust, and Typhoid Mary find themselves stranded in Vanaheim? And what's even more confusing, the locals seem to believe that they hold the key to fulfilling a prophecy that can either raise the realm to riches or cause it to fall to ruin. With Magic's powers malfunctioning and a mysterious figure amassing power on the outskirts of the realm, these X-Men are going to have to band together if they want to stay alive long enough to find their way home. See, this is, actually in current time and after the fall of X. This is not a retro.
Storm. Issue number 4.
Really, really fun homage cover there.
And X-Force, issue number 43. Which I hope is part of it. And there's a Raza variant.
Okay, so does Cyclops... No, he's not Cyclops.
That's Colossus.
Does Colossus have a beard when he's in metal form? Is that what's happening here?
Mm-hmm.
He's in metal form and he has a beard.
Mm-hmm.
He has a beard growing on the outside of his metal face.
He is metal.
But his beard isn't metal.
Well, no, but he's metal. If he could grow a beard, it would have to grow on the metal.
It should fall off. He has to grow it again when he turns.
He doesn't turn back. He's always metal.
He doesn't turn. He used to turn back, didn't he?
Uh-uh.
I thought he used to go both ways. Well, you know what I mean. I thought he was able
that was
to be
steel
human.
on
No, yeah, but I thought.
Anyway, Xeno is on
Number 3. So really quick, hopefully. Not sure why she's pausing. We've got a Grogu dashboard waiver, I think they call it. I can't really see. It's gotten really dark in here.
This solar-powered little I was trying to read. This solar-powered little bounty from the Mandalorians is stronger than you think. Attach the child waiver to your dashboard so this precious cargo can flourish when exposed to light.
Really fun Grogu there to ride along your dashboard with you.
We also have Glaceon. Super fun.
Fun Pokepop. I have no idea what you one of those.
We have a hardcover Convoy. This sounds interesting. In a country where the throes of chaos, a contaminated, useless, lifeless territory left barren by global warming, a young warrior named Alex takes the wheel of a combat truck loaded with medicine. Put the pedal to the metal and get lost in a cloud of diesel fumes and fire. Let the nuclear sands of these soulless landscapes penetrate your pores as Alex and her motley crew risk life and limb for the fleeting promise of riches.
I really want to sing some of the song, but I'm going to spare y'all and not do it. But I could if I wanted to, just so y'all know.
Was this your novel that you picked? Hollows?
I haven't whittled them down yet. There are still 4.
Oh, okay. Well, you can whittle this one down because it's not a graphic novel. It's an actual novel.
Oh, why do they put words in a book? Who wants words in a book? That's what the dictionary's for. Oh, wait, look.
Is there a picture? You found a picture?
There's a picture.
Oh, there's a picture.
There's a picture. It's a graphic novel. There's a picture.
Robin and Batman.
Literally, that's the only. No. There's one more.
Oh.
Oh, and there's a fourth. You can tell by where the dark pages are. There's four pictures. It's a graphic novel by Craigie.
Red Zone from AWA. Solo Leveling is on issue number 7. I'll just fling that at the camera. There we go. And we're going to finish it off with a new, as far as I know, original graphic novel. I'm not sure.
Yes.
The Thunder and Lightning. To fight is to live. To fight is to die. To fight is to become something unknown. In a world where pop media meets military power, 2 idle super soldiers are locked in a world-ending conflict on behalf of their corporate nations. Battles blast across a dying land, both sides convinced of their own righteousness. Ragnarok looms on the horizon. Yet Magni and Demo, young icons created for the sole purpose of eliminating the other, find their closest reflection in their opposite. Now completing their mission means destroying the one who understands them most.
I think that sounds pretty cool.
That sounds kind of sad, actually.
Well, it does. Yes, it still sounds pretty cool.
That is a graphic novel.
It is a graphic novel. It's very Dayglow.
Can't see it in your camera. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's up with my computer. It was working earlier.
But anyway, we're going to call it quits at 45 minutes. So,
woohoo!
For those of you who persevered and watched the majority of this, God bless you. Thank you. Come see Joetta and I hope Mike tomorrow. And come see me over the weekend. I'll be here on Saturday and Sunday. I think that's it. Bye.